Service Curbside to Go means you can experience quality anywhere. Call in and pick it up on your way home without leaving your car. No cooking, no cleaning, just dinner. Harvey's, a difference you can taste.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Thanks for starting off your morning with us, making sure everything is correct behind the scenes here this morning. I am tracking a few heavy downpour storms that are just below severe limits out there this morning. They were in places like Carroll, Montgomery County, southern Grenada County. Now they have pushed into Calhoun and Webster County. So still tracking out this same storm that is pushing through again right now, Calhoun and Webster counties. You can see here, not looking as impressive on our radar scans this morning. I did see the National Weather Service finally put something out about this, that it could be producing winds up to 30 miles an hour and dropping some small hail. So yes, it's below severe limits, but still not something great that you just want to drive through this morning. So still the potential for some heavy rain, gusty winds, and some small hail out of there this morning. You can kind of see this stretching the heaviest portion right now, pushing in again to Webster County, going from Alva all the way to Bellefontaine and Walthall this morning, kind of stretching just to the north of that into places like Calhoun County as well. So this is what we're tracking out there this morning that's pushing through. Very heavy rainfall with it, some lightning as well. So just not great conditions to just want to drive through this morning. Kind of zooming out, showing you this. I want to show you the overall progression that this has taken the past hour. Take a look at this. So as this pushed through, again, you can see it kind of pushing through Grenada, Duck Hill, and then into Webster County. You see those kind of really dark returns just before Duck Hill. I think that's when we probably expected that, or just after that, to produce some small hail out there. So again, if you're in these places, especially around Duck Hill, and you saw some small hail, make sure to take a picture of it, send it to us at Mississippi Live Weather app, just so we get some ground truth out there this morning. I think now that small hail threat has diminished, at least for the time being. So that's some good news. Right now, I think I'm just tracking out some very heavy rain pushing through, and also maybe some gusty winds as well. So that's what we're dealing with this morning. Not everybody dealing with it. You can see that's kind of taking a south and eastern direction. I want to track out this entire cluster since we're not dealing with the overall hail threat as much this morning at 7:05. Got to check the time. I stayed on a little bit later than I usually do, tracking this storm out. So let's track it around 30 miles an hour. I want to track it into the city of Starkville as well. I'm going to watch that progression one more time just to make sure we're looking at that all correctly. And I'm going to track it one more time, a little bit more easterly out here. I want to give you the best track that I can out here this morning. So let's track it out one more time. Again, I'm going to do this entire cluster of showers and storms that's pushing through. I'm going to do it around 30 miles an hour into the Golden Triangle region. So as this passes through, where can we expect it to go next? Going to Stewart at 7:07. Sapa 7:08, into Dancy at 7:13. As it comes through, again, you can expect heavy rain, some wind as well. Wouldn't want to get out before it passes through. It's not going to be fun to drive in. Mathiston 7:16 a.m. Cumberland 7:17 a.m. Mabin 7:19 a.m. So finally, we're pushing in the Golden Triangle region. Walker's again 7:23, Double Springs 7:27, Reform 7:30, Lakeside Estates at 7:35. So that's really some closer tracks. I'm going to go and push this out a little bit so we kind of see when it's going to be entering places like Tippahawk County, a little bit further into Starkville right now. So let me go ahead and do that. Kind of have to push it out sometimes. It wants to stay close and show us those. And we want those cities as well, but we also want to give a heads up a little bit further down the road. So Cherokee Heights around 748, Green Acres 748 as well, Longview 748, Magnolia Heights 748, into Rolling Hills at 748 as well. This is all within a few minutes. Fairgrounds Subdivision 749, Country Metals 749 as well. Plantation Homes, same story, down into places like Hillcrest and Montgomery Park around 750. So just continuing to kind of push that out within the city of Starkville. That'll be just before the 8 o'clock hour. And again, students, if you're watching this or if you know anybody in Starkville, as this pushes through, this is not something that I'd want to get to class afterwards or during. I'd want to be in my seat for those 8 o'clock times, those 8 o'clock classes before this rolls through, because this is not going to be something fun to walk to class in. So overall, that's what we're tracking out this morning. Again, a select few seeing this, not everybody. As you can see here, pushing through places like Calhoun and Webster County right now, just north of the city of Eupora, stretching all the way down into Duck Hill, Winona, Greenwood, and all the way into places like Belzona and Indianola. So this is overall what we're watching this morning. Very select few getting these showers and storms. A lot of us dry from Lee County all the way down to the Golden Triangle region, at least right now. Macon, Sugarlock, Louisville, Kosciuszko, all dry as well. So not everybody dealing with these showers and storms out there this morning, but those dealing with them, I know you're really dealing with them because it's some heavy rain out there for your morning commute. Definitely not something fun to be tracking through with. So overall, that's what we're looking at this morning. This is all due to a cold front that's coming in. Let's talk temperatures out the door, especially if you're not dealing with that rainfall. A little bit cooler than others, 60s even in places of the Delta, 58 in Grenada, 57 in Eupora. And then the further east that you go, gets a little bit cooler out there. 50 in Hamilton, 52 up in Alcorn County, 56 in Holly Springs, 57 in Starkville, 61 in Louisville. Now, this is a lot warmer than yesterday morning. If you have not stepped out the door, we're looking at anywhere between 15 up to 20 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So definitely a warmer forecast, at least for this morning, not necessarily for this afternoon. I think we'll end around the same. So temperature is going to be back in the 70s as we head into your afternoon hours. Middle 70s, I think, is where most of us are going to be topping off today. About a 20% chance throughout the rest of your day for these showers pushing through. And then we drop it to a 10 by your afternoon. The chances are out of here by this evening. So definitely seeing these chances begin to taper off with this cold front that continues to push through. Again, this is where we're looking at it. It's just now pushing into the area, causing those showers and storms, mainly on the western side of our region that we cover, again, from Grenada, Webster County, Choctaw County, Calhoun County, all the way stretching into the Delta, all associated with this front that's stretching from Tennessee all the way down into Texas. Going to be giving us a reinforcing shot of cooler, drier air as it does. I think it's going to be out of here by the afternoon. That's why I say don't cancel your plans. Don't cancel those practices. You're good to go for the afternoon hours. It's very fast moving as it pushes through. By the time we go into Wednesday morning, much cooler out there like our Monday, and lots of sunshine out there for the day of Wednesday. Lots of high pressure in place for us, keeping us on the drier and clearer side of things all the way out throughout your Thursday as well. So after we get through this rain this morning, we're turning much drier and lots of sunshine back in the forecast as we round out our work week. So I know that's some good news to look forward to. Coming up next, we're going to be looking at that storm one more time. They'll look at current radar, and then we'll go through futurecasts more hour by hour of when you can expect it to push through during the day. Also, we'll look at our next best chance of rain out there. Unfortunately, it does come in way of the weekend. We'll talk through that coming up in just.
You may see a teen struggling to find his way. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we see a teen gaining the confidence and skills to land his first job. Kids today need people to see their potential and help them achieve it. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we do whatever it takes to help kids succeed. Because when we see young people, we see limitless possibilities. Do you? Join us, Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather at 7 this morning. It is now 7:12, and I'm still tracking out a heavy downpour right now within the heart of Webster County, passing through the heaviest portion, passing through Highway 9 right now from Bellefontaine down to Walthall. And we're still seeing some signs that it still could be showing the potential for some small hail. So watching that very closely. Right now, we're seeing those returns. Again, hail threat possible. You can see kind of those light grays on Highway 9 from Bellefontaine down to Walthall. So if you're planning on traveling through Highway 9, maybe to and from the city of Eupora this morning, very, very heavy rainfall out there. You already know that if you are there, but just know the potential of some small hail is the story if you're tracking up and down Highway 9 within Webster County this morning. So that's overall the main threat I'm watching out of this. Still below severe limits, so we're no severe thunderstorm warning within this, but still the potential for a small hail that's below severe limits, heavy rainfall, lots of lightning associated with this, and you can just see it there. I mean, it's stretching all the way from Clarkson, Walthall Center, all the way back into portions of Cedar Hill and Duck Hill as well. I'm kind of in the way from that, but I'll stretch that out a little bit further to you. So cluster of showers and storms this morning that we're dealing with for some, but not for everybody. But again, that's where we're looking at the heaviest portion right now. Still has the potential of giving some small hail within certain portions of that storm. I'm going to go ahead and give one more track on it as we get through our 7 o'clock show. Well, I'll give you one more, but I'm going to put a strict track on these cluster of showers and storms as it pushes through this morning. And right now it's in really the central portion of Webster County. As it pushes through, I'm going to track it through your Golden Triangle region as well, or at least through Oktibbeha County. So here's when you can expect it moving into your area. Matheson at 719, Maben 720, so coming up on that. Into FIBA at 726, Double Springs 730, Williams 735, Lakeside Estates 736, Waterfront Estates 737, into Chester at 739, Valley View 741, Adaton 742, Pleasant Ridge 746, Cedar Point 747, into Westland and Cherokee Heights around 747 as well. So continuing to trek that out here this morning for you. And again, as that pushes into places like Oktibbeha County, into Starkville, I know we have kids headed out to class, and I would not want to be walking in that storm as it pushes through. So I encourage you, if you're watching us, or if you know your kiddos are headed to their 8 a.m., maybe tell them to leave a few minutes early so they're not having to deal with that this morning. Overall, let's talk about what's causing that this morning. And it's a cold front that's pushing through our area. We talked about it yesterday morning. If you were here with us, all of this is due to that front that's pushing through. And this is really a morning event, so not going to be dealing with the same story into the afternoon. So that's some good news. Here's a live look. Not everybody dealing with rain this morning over in Amory. You can see dry all around that city and lots of clouds out there this morning, no matter where you are. Temperatures in the 50s, so still cool, but not near as chilly as where we started yesterday morning. Let's take another live look out there going into the Delta in Clarksdale. Lots of clouds there as well, and temperatures a little bit warmer even into the 60s. As for your airport delays this morning across the nation, not tracking any moderate or major delays in all of those international airports from Seattle down to San Francisco, all the way into our region from Memphis International over into the north and the east portion of the United States as well. Sticking here in North Mississippi, we will keep a 20% chance of rain all the way throughout your mid-morning hours, because not everybody dealing with rain this morning, just a select few. So keeping about a 20 to 30% chance in there. 60s expected as we head into the mid-morning, middle 60s at 10, 70s as we head into your 11 o'clock hour. Most of us topping off in the middle 70s today. So a little bit warmer for your afternoon, few showers but we're going to be clearing into the back half of the day. So that's why we're keeping that 20% chance of rain. It's only for a select few, and it's only for the AM hours. So into the afternoon, we really start to see clearing. Let's talk about on your latest Futurecast. Still seeing showers push through as we head into your 9 o'clock hours. The cold front comes in by noon. Yeah, we're still seeing a few showers for places like Hamilton, Vernon, Eupora, all the way down into Atala County, as well as this cold front makes its way through. And after that, we'll really start to see a clearing afternoon. So into 3, 4 o'clock, I think a lot of us are dealing with even clear skies with that cloud cover starting to make its way out as well. Northerly wind coming into play, going to be feeling nice out there. So that's why I say, got any practices, got any plans this afternoon, you're good to go. Going into the evening hours, same story. We'll clear out overnight. So into your Wednesday with no clouds in place and that cold front bringing drier, cooler air into the picture. As you're headed out for your Wednesday, expect temperatures a lot like they were on Monday. Definitely going to be another chilly start by our midweek. Going into the day on Wednesday, you're going to be good to go. We're looking at nothing but clear skies throughout your midweek and nice conditions as well. Still seeing that northerly wind throughout your afternoon and not tracking any clouds even overnight into your Thursday as well. So some pretty sunny and clear conditions throughout your middle and latter portions of your work week ahead. How much rain are we looking to see from the system that pushed through? Now, I looked at radar estimates already in places that are seeing that heavy rain pushing through right now from Grenada into Calhoun and Webster County could be picking up around an inch. However, most of us not picking up that less than 1/10 of an inch as this pushes through. Let's talk about your weekend. I know it's Tuesday, but I'm already looking ahead to the weekend because we're tracking rain chances not only one, but both days out of your weekend. Middle 70s for Saturday, low 70s for Sunday. Still cooler, but a little bit better chance out there as we head into your Sunday. Pretty unsettled weather pattern. We're going to be tracking our next system coming closer and closer in throughout your day on Saturday. So rain chances for Saturday, but this system really not entering the picture until we head overnight and then into your Sunday. So some rainy days ahead for your weekend, and not only for your weekend, but even into your next work week, all ahead of that howling forecast. I know that's not our 7-day yet, but we're looking ahead to it as well. It's going to be rainy at least before Halloween. That's all I'll say about that. Here's your 7-day forecast. 70s still on the board. 40s expected Wednesday and Thursday morning, so some chilly starts as we head over your next few mornings ahead. Into your weekend, yeah, rain chances come back, especially for the day on Sunday. They also stick around with additional systems coming through for the start of our next work week. So just continue to stick up with the forecast if you have any plans going into the weekend and then going into next week as well. As you know, our chief meteorologist, Matt Laupon, is in Australia. Here's the latest update from Matt.
Well, hey there, Chief Meteorologist Matt Laupon from high above the valley floor here in the O'Reilly Rainforest Retreat, one of the drier portions. What you see behind me, some eucalyptus trees. You know, the O'Reilly family has been here since the early 1900s, before this was actually a national park and a World Heritage location. You know, they actually, I'm not good with heights, so we're going to walk close to the edge and then we're going to stop. But it used to take 2 days to get up into this retreat. You'd be here on holiday for 1 day, vacation for 1 day, and then 2 days back. And down there toward the edge where there's kind of a, I don't know if you can even really see it, changing color there, way down there, is how they used to get people in a long, long time ago. You know, this, while a rainforest is the slightly more arid part of it, it's amazing how it just changes so much just in this area here. I mean, look at the shot, though, here toward the horizon. Just incredible how high we are, and I just don't think the video here is going to do it true justice. But again, appreciate the good folks at MLM for sponsoring this Wonders of Australia tour. I'll leave you with the beautiful shot here toward the horizon. But for Mississippi Live Weather, I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Laupon.
What a gorgeous shot there. Again, I'm still tracking a heavy downpour really within the central portions and really all around Webster County right now. We'll be back in the next 10 minutes to give you the latest track and update on that. We'll talk about the latest scans, what it looks like the latest threats in the next 10 minutes. Again, it's below severe limits, but still some heavy rain out there. We'll also have a full look at your forecast. Again, one more look at your 7-day coming up at 7:30.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that and then they emulate that.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.